Hello guys, Ashley here, also known as the AJ fan. I'm back there with another video, and today we're going to be talking about something WWE related, and there's a lot of WWE stuff going on, and I just want to give my own opinion on it and just express my own opinion. On the February 1st, the Royal Rumble happened, so we're going to start with the Royal Rumble. I only cared about the Royal Rumbles, the female and male Royal Rumbles. I didn't care about anything else after the show. So my thoughts on the female Royal Rumble. I thought the female Royal Rumble sucked. It was absolute garbage. I think choosing Charlotte as the winner was just it was predictable in a very bad way because I am so over Charlotte. I didn't even notice that. I don't even know when she got injured. Like, this is like, can anyone tell me when she got injured? Because I have no idea when, what, why, or how she was. When the fuck did she get injured? Where the fuck was I at? Because I didn't see it happen. Me personally, I feel like the person who should have won, I don't know if people will get mad, is Nia Jax. I feel like besides Nia Jax, I feel like the only thing that she really needs to do is, I feel like she still needs to work on her promo. I feel like the whole mean girl shtick she got going on as her character, for the way she cut promos, it don't really fit her. She needs to cut more promos that fit her character. Like, she's the Annihilator. She's kind of like the female Big Show, but way more interesting than Big Show. And I feel like the way she cuts promos doesn't really fit her. I think it needs to be a little bit more serious. She sounds like the Bella Twins in 2015 cutting a promo, and it's very, very annoying. I feel like they want to do something different. I feel like Nia Jax would have been a really good, decent way to have something different. I feel like Nia Jax and Rhea Ripley, it would have been interesting to see that happen again, because I feel like that was ended so abruptly. I would have loved to see that happen again. But nope. They decided to go with Charlotte. The match was just really boring. I feel like it dragged on, and I'm just not interested in Charlotte as a winner. Like, I'm really just not interested in that. And not only that, why the fuck would they announce her return before the Royal Rumble? Like, you just made it so predictable for everybody. There was a reason why John Cena, his 2008 Royal Rumble win was so good. There was a reason why AJ's 2010 win was so good. Because these were unpredictable wins and we didn't know they were coming. AJ's 2020? No. Edge won 2021, sorry. Edge's 2021 Royal Rumble win? Like, that to me was probably the last good Royal Rumble. Who won 2022? Was it Big E? No, it probably wasn't Big E. Oh, Brock Lesnar. Oh yeah, 2021 was the last good Royal Rumble. Everything after 2021 has been horrendous. For female and male. So me personally, I just didn't like the female Royal Rumble match. I thought it was sloppy. I thought it was boring. It just didn't do it for me. And Charlotte as the winner just made it so like uninteresting. I have no interest in seeing Charlotte in a WrestleMania match. Which we'll get on that after I talk about her and Jey Uso as the winners. I'm going to talk about what's next for them, because I have other things to talk about too leading into WrestleMania. Jey Uso. Now on to the men's Royal Rumble match. I didn't like this one either. Everything about this match just felt so rushed. Everything just felt like it was like go, 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 go. But there were more like highlights in this one. You know, with can't remember his name. He's Scott Steiner's nephew or something. He speared that guy in half. Can't remember his name for the life of me. You know, Roman and Zeth, them rehashing their feud, and you know, there's no love lost there. I feel like the Final Four was really wasted. I do think Jacob Fatu did a really great job. I think that's his last name. I don't watch the show, so I'm really trying my best to remember what is what. I don't watch the show anymore, so please do not judge me. I thought Jacob Fatu did a great job. I think he was eliminated way too soon, in my opinion. but I feel like the Final Four was wasted. I feel like having Logan Paul and Jey Uso and John Cena in there as the Final Three was really just laughable. It wasn't even entertaining at all. The Final Four was just really wasted to me. Like, I didn't get a chance to see CM Punk or John Cena cross paths, or John Cena and Roman Reigns, or John Cena and Seth Rollins. All three of these guys have had a feud with John Cena, and none of them even got a chance to even touch each other. It was just really wasted, the Final Four, to me. The action outside of the ring was probably like the best highlight of the entire show. With Seth Rollins going like bonkers and attacking Roman Reigns, and him and CM Punk fighting outside the ring. It was crazy. But Jey Uso winning the Royal Rumble, to me, I understand why a lot of people like this decision, because it was very unpredictable. But I think it would make more sense to have a top guy go over. Jey Uso was not a top guy yet. He still has a very bland moveset. I think Jey Uso has a lot of... I feel like people... It's okay to like Jey Uso. I like Jey too. But that doesn't mean there's still a lot of things he needs to work on if he wants to be taken seriously as a main eventer. Like his moveset. He needs to change that moveset. Him and Jimmy literally have the exact same moveset. Outside of him changing his character and him fighting the Yeet thing, I feel like Jey still needs to find his own moveset and like the things that he wants to do, and like he really hasn't accomplished anything really outside of winning an Intercontinental Championship. And I'm not saying that you have to accomplish something to win a Royal Rumble, because I'm trying to think. I think a lot of people didn't really have a lot. I think there were some people who did win and they didn't accomplish much. Like I think Book Del Rio, I think when he won the Royal Rumble, I don't remember much of what Book Del Rio did. But most of the people who did win the Royal Rumble, like Randy Orton, like John Cena, like Triple H, like Brock Lesnar, like Undertaker, like Shawn Michaels, these guys have accomplished things on their resume, and it made them believable to win it. Jey Uso has lost every single title match opportunity that he's ever been given outside of the Intercontinental Championship. I just feel like there's a lot of things Jey Uso needs to work on if he wants to be taken seriously as an main eventer. I'm not excited about a Jey Uso and Gunther match. I'm not excited about a Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes main event. Nothing about that excites me. That to me is not a main event WrestleMania match. It's not. It's not to me. Jey Uso still has a lot of things he needs to work on, like his in-ring moveset. He has not had any in-ring chemistry with anybody outside of Roman Reigns. And their last match at SummerSlam was really off to me. Like, the chemistry was not giving what it gave in the pandemic era with him and Roman Reigns. But that's it. Jey Uso has not had any in-ring chemistry with anybody that he's faced outside of Roman Reigns. That's a problem. If I'm going to be taking him seriously as a main eventer, he should have at least a little bit more in-ring chemistry. And before anybody come on here and talk to me about Randy Orton and all that other crap, about, oh, well, Randy Orton hasn't had chemistry with anyone that he's been in the ring with, I know that. But Randy Orton has had chemistry with 99% of the guys he has faced. Jey Uso has not had chemistry with anyone except Roman Reigns. That's the problem. At least I can say, oh, Randy Orton didn't have chemistry with Batista. Well, he has some with John Cena. Like, at least he had that. He might not have any with Sheamus, but he has some with Daniel Bryan. Like, Jey Uso has not had that yet. I don't know if he chose anyone yet, but I'm just not excited for it. A lot of people are saying he's over and everything like this, and he's paid his respect and he's paid his dues. I get that. I understand that. Yeah, he is over. So is John Cena. So is Seth Rollins. So is Roman Reigns. And so is CM Punk. All of these guys are over too. And you just tell me that Jey Uso just happened to win over them because he's over? That makes no sense. They all sell merch. What's your excuse now? But outside the fact that this win was just very unpredictable. When this happened, I was just like, what? I thought it was stupid. I thought it was really, really dumb. It was unpredictable in a bad way. Not in a good way, in a bad way. Because Now we're stuck with a very boring main event choice. Not saying the match is going to be boring, but nothing about it excites me. If I'm going to be really honest about it, nothing about Jay fighting Gunther excites me. Nothing about Jay fighting Cody excites me. It doesn't excite me. Sorry about it. Doesn't excite me. Oop, nope. I feel like personally John Cena should have won. If you ask me who I think should have won, it should have been John Cena. I people would have been mad because it would have been his way to 17. That's what we're here for. This is the John Cena Final Four. I don't give a fuck about none of that. I don't give a fuck how people feel about any of that. About him being, oh, he's 40 years old, he doesn't need to win. Fuck all that. I don't care about that. Roman Reigns is 30-something years old. CM Punk is like 43. The Rollins is 38 something. They're all, wait, Jey Uso's not young. Jey Uso is probably, what, the same age as Seth Rollins, maybe? None of those guys in that ring are young talents, okay? So don't give me that Jey Uso needs to go over and John Cena this and all that. No. It doesn't matter. John Cena should have won the Royal Rumble. It made a lot more sense. Even though a lot of people are not excited about a John Cena Cody Rhodes match, I can take that a lot more seriously. Him and Cody Rhodes doing a promo battle, I can take that a hell lot more seriously than Jey Uso and Cody Rhodes. In my personal opinion. I feel like if you want to have somebody light some fire underneath Cody Rhodes' ass, it is John Cena. Because if John Cena, if he has to, he will light some fire underneath your ass, even if he is a babyface. We've seen him do it plenty of times. He will light the fire that you're missing. And Cody Rhodes is missing that flame. So, sorry. I think John Cena should have won it because I'm a John Cena fan, so I want to see John Cena win. Hello. But hopefully John Cena wins in this chamber, because if not, who the fuck is Cody Rhodes going to face if Jey Uso doesn't pick him? Kevin Owens? Then you really out of a Triple H. Then you really, what are you doing? I don't want to see Cody Rhodes fight Kevin Owens. I'm tired of that already. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of Kevin Owens. Can he take a break? Please. I'm so tired of that. Now, on to the Charlotte Flair thing. Everybody wants to see Charlotte Flair fight Rhea Ripley again. Why is everybody acting like this is the first, or I don't even know how many times her and Ripley have faced each other. People do know that that Charlotte and Rhea Ripley have been having an ongoing feud and matches since like 2020 or 2021. Yeah, 2021. That's how long her and Charlotte have been having matches. People are acting like this is just new. No. This is something that's been happening for a long time with her and Charlotte. I do not care to see a Charlotte and Rhea Ripley match. How about that? How about that? Rhea Ripley is boring. They both won't be. Their last WrestleMania match had no storylines. They had like no highlights going into it. Everybody kept saying, oh, that match should have had main evented. No, wrestling is about storytelling. It's about storylines. Why would their match main event over the tag team match with Jey Uso and Jimmy and Kevin and Sami Zayn? They've been telling a soap opera storyline with the Bloodline. If you want a match to main event, it needs to be the match with the bigger storyline. I don't care about who won't have the best flips and all this other crap. I don't care about that. And that's all that match was. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not even going to tell you if it was a good match because I didn't watch it. I'm going to be real with y'all. I didn't watch it. That WrestleMania, I had to work. That was a Sunday WrestleMania. No, was that a Saturday? I don't know if that was the first night or second night, but that was 2023 WrestleMania. I had to work the next night. So, I probably didn't watch that WrestleMania. I don't know if it was Saturday or Sunday. No, it was Saturday. That was Saturday. That was the first night, night one. Nope, I didn't watch it. I'm going to be real with y'all. I did not watch that show. My sister watched it. I had to work on Sunday. So, I didn't watch it. So, I don't know if it was a good match, but everybody keeps saying it was a 5-star match. I'm going to let them have their opinion because I'm not going to watch it. But I don't care to see a Charlotte and Rhea Ripley match when it's just going to be a fight, a wrestling match. I want to see a storyline. I want to see storytelling. I want to see something to draw me in. And I'm sorry, a match between them won't draw me in. outside people talk about it's going to be a good match. It's like people are just so stupid. It's like, don't you want a storyline? I'd rather have a storyline over a good match any day. Me personally, I'm way more interested in Charlotte and Tiffany Stratton. That is who Charlotte should pick. A lot of people keep saying, oh, Tiffany's not ready to fight someone like Charlotte. She still needs more time and everything like that. And I understand that. I will admit that Tiffany, her being on the main roster, her booking has not been the best. Her losing to jobbers like Mia Yim and her being Nia Jax's lackey for like the last part of the year, it was just stupid. It was dumb. And a lot of people have been complaining about how she cuts promos and things like that. Like it's annoying and things like that. Well, that's the point. I think she's supposed to be the annoying heel, but they're making her a tweener. That's your problem right there. Charlotte does not work as a babyface. So I can understand why people would rather have Charlotte pick Rhea Ripley, because Rhea Ripley can play a babyface and Charlotte can be a heel, because Charlotte does not work as a babyface. Y'all saw it on Monday Night Raw. She was booed out the building. She was booed out the building, baby. They didn't believe her once. They didn't believe Charlotte once. And this is just me. Charlotte looks sickish. Like, why do every time she come back she look different? Like, she even looks skinnier, thinner. Like, I'm not body shaming her, but like, why does it seem like something just seemed wrong? Like, no, that probably sounds wrong because that sounds like body shaming. Well, that's not what I'm trying to do. I swear to God, I'm not trying to body shame her. But she looks sick to me. Like, she looks sick. Like, it's either she got lip fillers, or she got her breasts done, or like, I don't know what it is. Like, why she looks sick to me? Like, she looks sick in the face. And I'm thinking like, something looks awesome. Something looks off about Charlotte. She looks sick. But I can understand. Yes, Tiffany Stratton hasn't had the best main roster booking, but I feel like a match against Charlotte can prove herself. But I just feel like, what will be the point of her fighting Charlotte if she just loses the belt? We don't need Charlotte. What is this? Charlotte 16, 17? I have no idea how many titles she's won at this point. I lost count years ago for Charlotte. I don't want to see her win. I would like to see Tiffany Stratton prove herself just a little bit more in the ring, and like, just have her do more stuff. I feel like her having a feud with someone like Charlotte probably could help her, even though Charlotte Flair is not the best storyteller, but maybe it could push her in a way that she hasn't been pushed by anybody else by that means. I just feel like Charlotte and Tiffany Stratton, that can be something interesting to me, in my opinion. Her and Rhea Ripley, all you'll get is just a match, and I don't care for that. So that's how I feel. I don't know if they picked anybody yet, but once they do pick someone, then y'all will hear from me. It's just my thoughts before WrestleMania. Now, on to the Seth Rollins problem. I never thought I would say this. I'm tired of Seth Rollins. I want him to take a break. I want him to take a vacation days, I'll say. I just want him to go away. Like, I don't know, lately he's just been really annoying. He's been getting on my nerves. I'm just getting tired of him coming on a promo and bitching and complaining about CM Punk this, Roman Reigns that, CM Punk this, Roman Reigns that, CM Punk this, Roman Reigns that. I'm getting so tired of it. Like, I'm just getting really, really sick and tired of it. Like, literally. I'm sick and tired of him bitching to people like Sami Zayn about helping Roman Reigns and how can Roman Reigns do this to his family. It's like, seriously, Zeph, you really gonna play that card about David? You really gonna play devil's advocate? Really, Zeph? We need to talk about what Seth Rollins did in 2014. We need to talk about it. When he betrayed his friends to be in the authority. When he took Roman Reigns' WrestleMania opportunity away from him. I don't think we need to talk about it. He has no right to throw stones because he doesn't live in a glass house. Okay? I'm getting really tired of Seth Rollins being obsessed with CM Punk and Roman Reigns. And the whole Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins and CM Punk triple threat match teasing thing. What's the point of that? WrestleMania, they call it the Super Bowl pay-per-view. This is a show where something should even be lose or gain. What do you gain from watching a triple threat match where nothing is on the line? I understand that you should have matches where people are having feuds and it's okay to anticipate those feuds. There's been plenty of matches on WrestleMania where nothing's been on the line and people are just having, and they had an intense rivalry and they're just having a match. I could think of Triple H and Brock Lesnar in WrestleMania 29. Nothing was on the line there outside of Triple H's career. I would say you could think of, well, that's not true. Undertaker, if it's not a title, it's the streak. So, but I still just feel like WrestleMania, something is about losing or gaining, and I just feel like I don't see the point of a triple threat match if there's nothing on the line for any of them. I mean, I guess it would be a great way to introduce the whole CM Punk favor thing from Paul Heyman. I think that would be something, if they were to mention that. I would like to know what the favor is that Paul Heyman happens to owe him. I would like to know that, but I feel like there would be no point of throwing Roman Reigns into what Zeth and CM Punk have going on, in my opinion. There would be no reason to throw Roman Reigns into it. And I think the only reason why they would is because what are they going to do with Roman Reigns at WrestleMania? Like, at this point, if they don't do him a Rock, I'm kind of over it. Like, I'm just thinking like, okay, that's thrown away, it's done with, they're not doing it, I'm over it, let's move on. If they're not going to do him a Rock, then at this point, I just don't care. So, I think the reason why they will be doing the triple threat is because they have no plans for Roman. And that sucks to just throw Roman Reigns into a feud that has nothing to do with him. Even though him and Seth Rollins, they've had this long-lasting feud, but I don't see the point of a match. And like I said, my thoughts can change anytime they do something interesting with it. Like, maybe all three of them will be in this chamber and they'll all clash. Who knows what they're going to do? But me personally, I just feel like right now how I'm feeling, because they haven't done anything with it, I don't see the point of it. I just don't. And I just don't understand, like, what are they doing? Ugh. WrestleMania 41 looks like it's going to be I know it's early to say, but I think it's going to be a shit show. I don't see a good outcome for WrestleMania 41. I'm feeling sure it's going to give us a lot of bullshit matches, a lot of bullshit. Just a lot of things people are not going to care about. And, like, they're going to be in Las Vegas this year. It's like, and recently these crowds have been dead. Super duper dead. That crowd at the Royal Rumble was so dead. I don't think, who do they pop for? I think they only pop for Alexa Bliss and Trish Stratus. And I would say Nikki Bella, she got a decent pop. It wasn't Alexa Bliss type pop, but it was decent. But I think the reason why Nikki Bella, her return wasn't instant because they already kind of teased it when she was on the Raw Netflix show and she was on the red carpet too, and said that she would be back. So it kind of wasn't that surprising, but it was like, oh, Nikki Bella's here. And I thought she said she was staying. Like, I feel like, even though I am not, y'all know, I am not the biggest Nikki or Brie Bella fan in the world. But I do feel like, even though Nikki Bella, she's not the best character, she can't really talk on the microphone. She's not really that best of a storyteller. But I would say her presence could make things more interesting. Could. It's not AJ Lee. Which I would love to have her back. Now, AJ Lee's presence can make things even more interesting. More watchable. Nikki Bella, she could make things more interesting, but like I said, she's not the best on the microphone. She's not the best storyteller. I don't know if she is coming back full time. If she isn't, I ain't gonna cry about it. I'm not gonna lose sleep. it just looks like the plans for WrestleMania just don't look good. Like I said, I'm just really tired. I don't even know what they're doing with Kevin Owens and Cody Rhodes. Is that still happening? Is that still going to be a feud? It looks like to me Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens are going to have a match for WrestleMania. And it's like, oh my God, how many times do we need to see that? Are people not tired of that? I'm tired of seeing Kevin and Sami Zayn. I'm tired of that. I'm so that was over and that's been so outplayed since 2016 when they first started feuding. I don't care to see that. Like, I really don't. Like I said, I'm tired of Seth Rollins. I'm tired of him bitching and complaining about this and that when he is the one who made Roman Reigns like that. And like, I'm just so tired of him talking about CM Punk this and CM Punk that when it's like, are you serious? You're such a hypocrite. You've gone on interviews and you've gone tweeting on, we're supposed to forget his 2019 year when he pretty much, not only the WWE, I'm not going to lie, we had his championship. WWE is a little fault for that, for his shitty booking. But like I said, I will admit with people, it is all on the talent to make it work or not. And I think Seth Rollins, I think he tried to make it work, but the stuff was just so embarrassing that it just ruined any credibility that he had when he built it up from all the way from 2016 to 2018. All that stuff that he did to be taken credible and taken seriously as someone who could be a top guy, a top big face main eventer, it was ruined in 2019. Well, all the shit with Becky Lynch and it was just cringe. Are we gonna forget that he called Dean Ambrose out for joining AEW and for basically try to make Dean Ambrose feel like an asshole for having an opinion on why he left because of his mental state? Like, so don't start talking about CM Punk going on no podcast and trying to bury the company, because CM Punk has not done anything different that other people haven't been doing for years in the wrestling industry. There are a lot of people who go on shoot interviews and talk about WWE. CM Punk did not do anything different. I'm so tired. I'm so sick and tired. People talk about he did this and he did that. CM Punk did not do anything different that no one else has done in the wrestling industry. Period. Point blank. Shut the fuck up. Clock out. You're done. Like, just clock the fuck out. He has not done anything different. Why? Because he had a whole bunch of fans be mad that he did leave. So the fuck what? There are a lot of people who have left and fans are mad. China had an unfair firing. When Stone Cold walked out, people wanted Stone Cold. This is not anything new. I was just, even, like, at first I was young, I didn't understand it. But I was a CM Punk fan. I've always been a CM Punk fan. That won't ever change for me. But one thing about it now at 21, it's like people were gonna be hypocrites and act like CM Punk hasn't done anything different that the wrestling industry, that other people have done in the industry. Cody Rhodes, everyone's beloved Cody Rhodes. He's buried the company. Hello, he's buried the company. There are a whole bunch of people who have just watch shoot interviews. There are a whole bunch of people who have trashed WWE for how the way they treated them. A whole bunch of people. A whole bunch. Like, CM Punk has not done anything different that anyone else has already done in the wrestling industry. Seth Rollins is a huge hypocrite for trying to make people feel bad for having their opinions on what their mental state was when they left the company. If Dean Ambrose felt like he was unhappy and he was in a bad mental state, he's allowed to voice his opinion. Who are you to tell him how dare you put down a company that helped him pay his bills and helped him feed his family? Are you serious, bro? What are you, the advocate? And that's just what his entire character's been. Advocating for WWE. Like, what is he doing? Is he getting butt fucked by Triple H? Like, what? What is he doing? Is he getting on his knees on all fours for him? Like, yo, like, Seth Rollins, chill the fuck out. Like, I understand that you love this company, and okay, you might have never walked out, but that don't make you no better than them. When you call people out for having their opinions, you're a total fucking hypocrite. Like, stop it. You try to call out The Rock, you try to call out Cody Rhodes. Now when you're getting in personal heated beef over something that has nothing to do with you, Like, to know that him and Cody Rhodes had like a whole ass beef because he got mad about Cody Rhodes main eventing, which is, I understand, and that's totally absurd. Cody Rhodes coming back after all these years and this guy gets the main event, what? He gets the main event 3 WrestleManias? Are you kidding me? He goes over all these top guys clean? Really? Well, guys like Braun Breaker can't even do that? Austin Theory's been buried? Cody Rhodes can come in, he's like, what, 38, 39, and he gets treated like he's 27 years old? That's ridiculous. I'm not the biggest Austin Theory fan, but I can understand why people are so upset about his booking because he's young. He is somebody y'all could be doing stuff with, but instead y'all wasting his time. I won't be surprised if Austin Theory is released sometime next year. So, would not be surprised if he's released sometime next year. Won't be surprised. I'm just really tired of Seth Rollins. I think there was something too in 2019 about him talking about he got more money to this person in AEW and all this other crap. It's just like he's such a total hypocrite. He thinks he's so much better than everybody because he didn't walk out on WWE and all this other crap and everything like that. It's like, dude, you're no better than anybody here. When you personally have had beefs with guys like The Rock and Roman Reigns and Cody Rhodes and CM Punk for being put in positions that you wish that you were in, it's just like, dude, leave it alone, let it lie. Yeah, like, even I can admit, it always upset me that Seth Rollins never had the position that Roman Reigns had, and especially when you think about how he was broken from the group first. He didn't have the same career Roman Reigns has had. Yes, Roman Reigns kind of had it rough the first few years, but we think about him. We think about his career now. Even like, I'll even say like way back then when his booking was really bad, he was still kind of presented a little bit more in a way that was like he is going to be a main eventer. Even though a lot of people didn't like it, I'm not gonna sit here and talk about how bad Roman Reigns' booking was. This ain't the time for that. That's gonna be all. No, this ain't the time for it. I was always a huge fan of Roman Reigns, but I never agreed with the booking. I thought the booking was absurd, but he still was presented in a way that was like even bigger than Seth Rollins. Like, he was having matches with guys like John Cena and Kevin Owens, and he was just like, he was put in bigger positions, I would say, over Seth Rollins. Even though Seth Rollins, he had his feuds too, but it still felt like he kind of had to still measure up to Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns was still in bigger positions. But you think about Roman Reigns now, it's like, Seth Rollins is never going to be a main eventer. He's never going to be where Roman Reigns is at. And sometimes, as a person, you just have to digest that. And I think it's because he's a man, so he can't digest the fact that he can't accomplish anything. That's an alpha man thing. That ain't my business. Men need to handle that. But I feel like as a person, a man, a woman, it's okay to follow your pride and realize that you're not going to be in the same position as somebody else. Okay? Alright. I mean, you still getting paid, right? I mean, like, shit. If I know I was getting paid what the fuck he was getting paid, I won't fucking mind being no B-level main eventer. Shit. The fuck? Man, it's crazy what people complain about, considering what people like me, day-to-day Americans, have to deal with. It's like y'all have the whole world at y'all feet, and y'all complain about stupid shit like main events in Wrestlemania. That ain't nothing, in my opinion. If I was on WWE, I could take my main event in Wrestlemania. At least I know I'm getting paid. Where the fuck I'm getting paid. Even though I could buy me a nice ass house, I can get my mom and daddy something. I know I could buy me some Bath and Body Works. Shit. I can get back to the fucking community. Like, there's so many things that people who are rich could be doing, but they're wasting their time on dumb shit. And like Seth Rollins, he's wasting his time on worrying about other people when he could be worried about the dough that he's making compared to day-to-day Americans like me. Okay? Alright. I make like what, 1,000 every 2 weeks compared to what Seth Rollins is making every other week. So I'm not saying I'm living like poor or anything like that, but I'm just saying it's crazy what people take for granted. That's all I'm saying. It just seems like he's taking everything for granted, and it's just like, okay, so what? You can't be no main eventer. It's like, dude, it's not the end of the world. Like, it's really not. And like, and even as a CM Punk fan, even I could say that, like, at the time, CM Punk definitely, I don't care what anyone says, CM Punk was over as fuck. He had the fans, everything. He had everything at his feet, and it just didn't work out the way he wanted. And he was bitter about that. And even as a fan of his, I was bitter about that. But looking back at it, looking at it now at 21, some guys are just going to be at different positions than everyone else. Maybe some guys aren't going to be bigger than John Cena. And I understand definitely at that time when John Cena was the top guy, I think it was impossible for anyone to overcome Cena at that time. But I feel like you're still a superstar at the end of the day. People, you're not a jobber like, who's a jobber? Finn Balor's a jobber. Finn Balor has like zero direction in his company. Outside of looking fine, but he has no direction. So I just like people. Seth Rollins should just be happy in his position. Like at least he's doing something every week. Unlike guys like Finn Balor. Like Finn Balor is just a glorified extra. He's a glorified extra worker there. He ain't doing nothing. I'm just tired of Seth Rollins bitching and complaining. I'm tired of him just being obsessed with guys who are in bigger positions than him. It's like, get over it, dude. Seriously. Like, I used to be a big fan of his, but now I can't stand him. And like, ugh, he's annoying. So that's have been my thoughts about wrestling this week. WrestleMania looks like it's going to be trash. Charlotte and Jey Uso as the two Royal Rumble winners was just terrible and lazy booking to me. And I'm not excited about whoever Jey picks. And honestly, I feel like Charlotte should pick Tiffany Stratton. But if she picks Rhea Ripley, then I won't care about that match either at WrestleMania. So that's been Ashley, it's the Easily fan, and I'll see you guys next time.